welcome back to the channel, and another little foray into the great outdoors. Thanks for bearing with in respect to the power station reviews. I didn't intend for 2 consecutive ones to be released, but I'd messed up on a bit of scheduling and got a bit behind, so yeah, it was just a case of needs must. So we're out with Tom today, no Emily. She's not with us today, but as I mentioned a few videos back, I'm not able to get out on a wild camp sort of every other weekend anymore, so we will make the effort in some way to do something outdoors related. So here we are in a favourite location of ours, and I've come out predominantly to test out a new stove. It's a Windburner by MSR. I've used various different MSR stoves over the years, the Pocket Rocket, the Pocket Rocket 2, and I've got the original MSR reactor, and I've got the newer sort of 1 litre version of that. So I've never used the Windburner. Seems like a slightly lesser version of the reactor, less extreme version, but yeah, first time I'm going to ignite it and we'll see how it goes. We'll have a brew and we'll take in some nice views along the way, so stick with us till the end. We've brought the drone, and hopefully you'll enjoy the footage on this one. We'll speak to you in a bit. So Tom's doing some kind of Pokemon community day, whatever that is, catching rare Pokemon. You might get some specific ones to Pendle Hill, some kind of Halloween, witchy, haunted type ones, some Litwicks. So, did you hear that buzzard? Yeah. They got a distinctive call which carries quite far, especially in these quiet valleys. But yeah, look at this lovely scenery. This is Lower Ogden Reservoir. Did you hear that buzzard there? Yeah. That's it. And then we're going to follow this path. I always like this way up Pendle Hill best. The steps are great when you just want to crack on and get your tent up there, you know, short, sharp, and then you're done. Whereas this way is a more gradual climb, and it's arguably better scenery, and it's less busy, which is always good. lovely relaxing sound, the wind in those young oak trees, really relaxing. I just take a little chair and a book and quite happily sit up there for hours. Anyway, I'll tell you a little bit about my next wild camp. I'm going to try and go light, or light for me. So I'm undecided on my tent yet. I've received a Nortent Vern 2, which I'm going to try out. There won't be hype, I'm going to keep it real. But it's a big unit and I won't be lugging that to the top of the Glidderau. So stay tuned for that. And I will be getting my hands on a Vern 1 at some point. They've all sold out. And Nortent are kind enough to be sending me one. But as someone who's used the Solo in all weathers since 2016, I'll bring you a very honest and detailed comparison from hopefully a credible standpoint, having used what people are comparing it to for many, many years. So stay tuned for that. So this is where things open up. This is a lovely little valley, nice and secluded. But the wind is definitely picking up. I brought the drone. We'll see what it's like, you know, when we get on the plateau. And if it's too windy, we can't fly. But we'll see. Tom's enjoying himself, finding some rare Pokemon. It is actually quite interesting. They didn't have Pokemon when I was growing up, but I can see the attraction with it. We had Monster in my pockets. I used to collect them. I had hundreds back in the day, in the 80s and early 90s. Good era to grow up in. So I was blown away by the support and the comments on the last wild camping video. It's done really well, so I was pleased about that. So thanks very much everyone that took the time to leave a comment. If you do the same on this, that'll be absolutely appreciated. If you've got time, just send me a quick comment and I'll reply to every single one. The old algorithm, keeping it fed, and it definitely helps the channel out. It's absolutely free, so if you just leave me one, I'll be really grateful. Or a like, if you do like it, of course. And yeah, I'll get back to every constructive comment. So it's the one and only mini obstacle on this route. Tom's picked a strange way of going about it. It's not that deep. I know they're slippy. I got the kids some. Are they Peter Storm?
Yeah.
Some Peter Storm hiking boots. They get like 3 reviews on Google, but they've been fine. And they're waterproof. Take your time, please.
They've done really good.
They've done well. But yeah, I've had these Mindful Bhutan MFS. I had the Borneo Pro prior to this, and they work well. They're not very hard wearing, it's very soft leather, so they scuff and mark easily, but yeah, they're the only boots I'll buy from now on. Anyway, we're going to follow this clough, or the path to the left of the clough, which is basically a bit of a ravine where a river has eroded it over the years. And then toward that, I think it's a hawthorn, like the lone hawthorn tree, then onto the plateau, and then it's just a long slog to the trig point. But yeah, it's nice. I've been feeling a bit run down over the past few days and lacking in energy, but having been out, fresh air, starting to feel better. So yeah, it's the magic of the great outdoors. It's a great little pack, this. We've got it in Cotswolds. We've brought a new version out, probably some of the reason it was in the sale, but you know, I love it. It's really well made, very light. It's meant to be like a sort of trail running pack, the way the shoulder straps are, but I love it. Trailblazer 30. And we're going to get the stove out. Actually matches the bag, which is nice. The Windburner, this is the 1 litre version, all self-contained. We'll put that there. There we go. That's everything we need for our brew. It's a nice self-contained unit. It's always difficult to do these things one-handed, but essentially you get the burner and it's nesting with my gas as the burner. Very similar in appearance to the reactor. Down there, pot saver there. Got a plastic cup with measurements on the base, which we'll take off, and our fins, which act as, well, they improve the surface area, they increase the surface area so that it's more efficient and you get a faster boil and use less gas. Well, that's boiling away in there. That's enough for my coffee. So not a bad stove. It's in some reasonably strong wind here, and the boil times, you know, they weren't too bad. I picked up the bottom of it and burnt my fingers, but that's user error. So yeah, don't touch the bottom of a boiling hot stove that's just been, yeah, on for a few minutes. But yeah, wasn't as quick as the reactor. The reactor has the edge just in terms of overall boil times, but it's nice, you know, good quality, MSR quality. And if you don't want to stretch to a reactor, you know, this looks okay. Clearly it's the first time I've fired it up, so it's going to be a long time before I'm in a credible position to give you my views and opinion on it, other than the fact that it's hot. So don't pick it up by anything other than the you know, the sleeve or the handle. That helps. So I'll enjoy my coffee and my Kit Kat. Tom's already had his, and then we'll hit the summit, hit the trig point, then we'll be going back down for a pint, which is customary in the Pendle Inn. I'll speak to you in a bit. So we're almost back at our start point in the village of Barley, and I always like to finish this one with a pint by the fire in one of my favourite pubs, the Pendle Inn. And if you're new to the channel and you go back through the videos, there's well over 400, you'll see that, yeah, it's that's a big step down. Ugh. Getting old. You see that it's customary to finish this little circular with a pint in that pub. Now you can extend this walk, and I've done it in the past. There's various different add-ons, and you can make it a real day out. If anyone's interested in that and they want to build on this one, I'll put a link above now. You can see that one, and yeah, I think there's a bit of a route there. If you got any questions about the kit or the gear I've used on this one, again, just drop it in the comments. And I always take time. If someone leaves me a comment and it's not some ranting abuse, I will take my time to get back to you. But we will see you in the pub. Well, that's it, the end of another little bit of a micro adventure outdoors, just getting out for a nice hike, nice brew on a stove, and just getting away from it all for a bit. If you've got any questions, leave them below. Give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and check out the back catalogue. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.